Corporate America just accelerated their economic suicide plan to levels that would make a kamikaze pilot even nervous. Google announced they're processing 50 times more AI requests than last year, while also eliminated the jobs that create customers who could afford their services in the first place. I've got a stack of articles here showing that 74%, I don't know why not 75%, but 74% of CEOs admit their jobs are at risk if they don't deliver AI results. And this is while they don't even understand what AI is half the time. Tech executives openly confess they're building systems to eliminate 50% of entry-level jobs, yet they still complain that colleges don't prepare people for the very careers they're actively destroying. Meanwhile, they're spending hundreds of billions on infrastructure that literally catches on fire. If any of that gives you a headache like it did me, then please stick around for the migraine that is today's technology. And please, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button down below and the like button, which is the thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. That sends out to YouTube the fact that this information is important. People are watching it and believe it's important. And we can help other people in our age bracket, our demographic, as well as other people that are below us or above us in age. It doesn't really matter, but I'm Generation X, so that's kind of the generation I wanted to help. And I know that a lot of you are here based on the demographics that I've seen on this channel. And along with that, like I say every time, I do appreciate those who comment down below, and I sincerely appreciate it. I really learn as much from you as you learn from me watching these videos. I've learned a lot just commenting with you and sometimes just reading and not even commenting. I read everything, and I do appreciate it. So let's keep this two-way communication going as long as we can anyway. So let me start with numbers that should terrify anyone who understands basic economics. At Google I/O, they announced they're now processing 480 trillion tokens monthly. That's a 50-time increase from the 9.7 trillion they were processing just 1 year ago. Think about what that means. AI usage isn't growing gradually, it's exploding exponentially while companies eliminate the human jobs that create customers. Google is consuming cognitive work at rates that would have been impossible to imagine just 12 months ago. When AI usage grows by that much in a single year, you're not looking at gradual workplace transformation. You're witnessing the cognitive equivalent of an industrial revolution compressed into mere months. But here's what makes this just absolutely insane. Google is celebrating this growth in AI dependency while eliminating their customer base. It makes absolutely no sense. And just to prove how desperate corporation executives have become, a new report shows that 74% of CEOs admit their job is at risk if they don't deliver measurable AI-driven business gains. Meanwhile, 94% suspect their employees are secretly using AI tools without permission, which means they've completely lost control of their own companies while racing to automate away their customer base. These same panicked executives are the ones making decisions about massive AI investments while firing the humans who would buy their products. It's like watching the Colorado Rockies try to win a baseball game, or the White Sox from a year ago. Although I guess I shouldn't make fun of the White Sox, right? That's the new Pope's team, the White Sox. So sorry there, Pope. Pope Leo, is it Pope Leo? I think. I'm not a Catholic. Pope Leo, I believe that's right. So the irony is that 54% of these CEOs admit a competitor already has a superior AI strategy. And you know what cracks me up about that is I think it's more like probably 54% of these CEOs think that a competitor already has a superior AI strategy. I think a lot of these CEOs are just grasping at straws and reaching out in the dark because they don't understand what AI is. All they know is they're supposed to hit these marks by the end of the year or they may lose their jobs. And while at the same time eliminating jobs so that their quarterlies and everything else look good to the stock market. It makes absolutely no sense. I'm saying that too much, but it doesn't make sense. It's insanity. And speaking of insanity, corporate delusion, Mark Zuckerberg just announced that colleges aren't preparing people for modern jobs. This is the same Mark Zuckerberg whose company has been eliminating entry-level positions through AI automation while pushing employees into below expectations performances categories to justify more layoffs. We talked about that either last episode of the week or the episode before it. He's literally complaining that education doesn't prepare people for careers he's destroying while putting students into debt they can't pay off because the jobs don't exist anymore. And he knows that. What is he talking about? Zuckerberg said there's going to have to be a day of reckoning with these higher education colleges while he's creating the economic conditions that make college degrees worthless. It's like an arsonist complaining about the fire safety while running around with a can of gas and a bunch of matches. The tech elite are now blaming educational institutions for failing to prepare people for an economy they've demolished. But the most honest confessions came from Anthropic's CEO who admitted that AI will eliminate 50% of entry-level white-collar jobs in the next 1 to 5 years. Dario Amati literally said unemployment could spike between 10% and 20% while his company continues building and selling AI systems that eliminate those jobs. His exact words were, "It's a very strange set of dynamics where we're saying you should be worried about where the technology we're building is going." I'm sorry, it's not funny, and I don't mean to laugh, but it's just insanity. It's like watching a movie almost sometimes. It's like, and the sad thing is, it's not a movie, it's real. Amati called it his duty and obligation to be honest about what's coming. And while at the same time, he's profiting from creating that future, and he's helping to cut the workforce entirely to nothing, practically. Big tech hiring new graduates has already dropped 50% since before the pandemic, with early career candidates now representing only 7% of total hires, down 25% from last year. The entry-level job massacre isn't coming, it's already here. I feel sorry for the people entering the job force right now. It's got to be absolutely brutal. Retool's CEO openly admitted that his clients are asking, how do we get LLMs to actually replace labor anyway? Just like those CEOs I was talking about. His company just launched AI agents that cost $3 an hour. No benefits, no sick days, no birthday cake in the break room, boys. $3 an hour. They're already being used to replace middle managers and customer service reps. One company is even considering eliminating their entire sales management team because the AI agent gives more objective feedback. The CEO said people are scared to talk about it publicly, but companies want to know how to automate away human jobs. And he shouldn't be afraid because, as we've shown, they're coming right out and saying it. When tech executives start openly selling human replacement systems by the hour, the AI collaboration narrative was always complete bull cookies, to quote Colonel Potter. Oracle just announced they're spending $40 billion on NVIDIA chips for OpenAI's Texas data center. That's more money than most countries spend on their entire military budget, all to power systems that eliminate their own customers. While Oracle burns through billions on cognitive factories, Elon Musk's X data center literally caught fire in Oregon. But apparently terrestrial infrastructure isn't insane enough because China just launched the first pieces of a 2,800 satellite AI supercomputer constellation in space. And for all the armchair engineers out there, I saw you down in the comments who said you couldn't build AI systems in space because of radiation. China just proved you wrong by launching satellites that are already processing data in orbit with 8 billion parameter models. Each satellite handles 744 tera operations per second while surviving cosmic radiation just fine. We've got companies spending tens of billions on Earth-based systems that catch fire while other countries build job-killing computers in orbit with free vacuum cooling. The cognitive industrial complex has literally gone interplanetary. So now let's address the elephant in the room. You've been whispering about it down below. Everybody's whispering about it online. UBI, Universal Basic Income. The same tech executives who are openly selling $3 per hour human replacements are now floating UBI as the humane solution. humane solution to mass unemployment. But they're not just proposing UBI out of generosity. They're proposing it because they need customers to survive their own economic suicide. Think about the perverse logic here. And we talked about this last episode, but it's so effed up that I'm mentioning it again. Companies eliminate jobs to maximize profit, which eliminates customers who could afford their products, which necessitates government subsidies to create artificial customers who can buy their crap. It's corporate welfare disguised as social justice, a system where taxpayers fund the purchasing power that corporations destroyed through automation. But here's where it gets truly dystopian. If robots can produce everything for practically nothing, why do we need money at all? The UBI debate reveals the fundamental contradiction of late-stage capitalism. When production costs approach pretty much zero, through the automation of everything, the entire concept of pricing becomes arbitrary. UBI isn't about economic policy. It's a desperate attempt to keep a dying monetary system on life support. The tech oligarchs understand this perfectly. They're not offering UBI because they suddenly developed consciences. They're offering it because they've done the math. Amazon's warehouses full of robots and products can produce infinite products, but they're worthless without customers who can afford to buy them. UBI becomes the minimum life support needed to maintain consumer spending while tech billionaires extract maximum wealth. It's the ultimate corporate scam. Eliminate human labor to maximize profits, then lobby for government subsidies to maintain the customer base you just destroyed. The beautiful part is they'll probably get tax breaks for supporting UBI while the rest of us fund our own economic obsolescence. UBI is basically permanent economic dependency where the extremely wealthy get to decide how much digital allowance the masses deserve. It's feudalism with algorithms instead of lords, where your basic income depends on maintaining the goodwill of people who already view you as economically irrelevant. What we're witnessing is the destruction of the economic foundation that supports consumer capitalism. Companies are using AI to eliminate entry-level jobs that create middle-class consumers, while executives panic about falling behind in a race to automate away their own customer base. Google's 50 times increase or 50x increase in AI usage represents cognitive work being consumed at exponential rates. Oracle's $40 billion chip purchases represent infrastructure investments and customer elimination. China's space-based AI constellation represents the globalization of job automation beyond Earth's own atmosphere. When unemployment for college grads hits 30%, when early career hiring drops 50%, when companies openly sell $3 per hour human replacements, you're not looking at technological progress. You're witnessing economic suicide with pedal-to-the-metal acceleration. The most disturbing aspect is how compressed the timeline has become. What used to take decades is now happening in months or a year or two. Google's 50x growth in AI usage occurred in just 1 year. Anthropic's CEO predicts 50% job elimination in 1 to 5 years. China launched operational AI satellites while American data centers were still catching on fire. So what does this mean for your economic survival? Well, first, understand that this acceleration means traditional career planning is obsolete. When AI usage grows 50x in 1 year and CEOs openly admit they're eliminating half of entry-level positions, you're not dealing with gradual change. You're dealing with economic warfare. Second, recognize that companies driving this transformation are completely disconnected from economic reality. To say the least, they're insane. They're spending hundreds of billions to eliminate their own customers, while blaming educational institutions for not preparing people for jobs they're actively destroying. Third, prepare for an economy where the gap between AI owners and everyone else becomes unbridgeable. When companies can replace human workers with $3 per hour AI agents, traditional employment becomes economically irrelevant for most people. The corporate AI suicide explosion isn't a future threat. It's happening right now at breakneck speed. Your economic future depends on understanding that the rules of work, money, and survival are being rewritten faster than most people can comprehend. Subscribe for more updates on the exponential acceleration of economic transformation and hit that notification bell, please, because by next week, these same companies will probably announce they're automating away whichever jobs are left while building cognitive factories on Mars. And despite the comments I see, I'm going to keep saying it and saying it and saying it. Get educated on what's coming as fast as you possibly can. Take classes, or as one of the commenters down below said, tell ChatGPT to teach you about AI. If you don't need the certifications, don't take the classes if you don't need the certifications. That commenter, I wish I wrote down his handle or his name or whatever you call it, or her. Didn't mean to be sexist. Tell ChatGPT, hey, I'm at this level and I want to be at this level. I'm a beginner. I want to tell me everything I know for a beginner. What does a beginner need to know here? And you can just have ChatGPT write it out at your speed. GPT is free. There's a free level. There's a $20 a month plan. I mean, you could probably learn everything you needed to know in 2 months. Or maybe less. It depends on how much time you want to spend on it. But anyway, $20 a month isn't too bad to learn all of this. And, like we've said before, insert yourself between AI and the human intelligence part, and be in the know where that point is and know what to do once you get there. And then when that opportunity drives up, you pivot to the next one. And then when that drives up, you pivot to the next one. And you keep on learning again and again and again and over and over and over until there's nothing left to pivot to. And then what? I don't know. Learn how to play chess or something. I'll see you in the next episode.